management.
Let's see. I guess everybody's currently equipped. I don't think their stats have gone up. I love how the face floor is just full of terror.
Well, it's bequeathed its gifts upon all of them. Well, 2 of the 3, that is.
Oh, we did get another one of these. They're good suits. Prioris? There we go. Okay, anything else? No. Greatest ordeal,
You
noon.
could get a new person into the safety team, otherwise,
I switched Igori over.
Oh, okay.
Because they've got a high enough temperance and can actually benefit from the fortitude. So they'll be the one in charge of handling the plant, give or take.
Ooh, so what's the new one? It looks awesome. It's blue.
Whoa.
And it's an ice queen.
It is straight up... Oh, boy.
It is a diabolical looking ice queen.
Oh, boy. All right, let's start with that. Insight. This feels like an insight.
All right, what's happening? Can we look at the dialogue? Kai would have been gifted with the world if he had failed to complete the sculpture of eternity with splinters of ice. Well, you seem to be doing fairly well. Oh, is she wielding a sword too?
Yeah. So I think I'll when we complete this, I think I'll probably check insight just to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
I mean, you seem to definitely have...
It's worked out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's happy there. You have 15 points. This one it requires more points for every stat.
I'm actually going to check these instead.
Okay, when work is normal, the employee was kissed. Okay, with a normal probability. What happens when they're kissed, though? When the result was bad, they were kissed with a high probability. So being kissed by her is bad.
Yeah, it forgot everything and was trapped inside the containment unit. So it looks like it's kind of a bear situation, but not quite. Okay, so that was usable mind. I guess I can send in Igori next.
Are you going to be tending to Grandma or the bird?
I'm probably just going to ignore Grandma. However, yes, Bird. Oh boy, because Bird getting jealous.
Yeah, of course, jealous.
I'll just send Shad in.
Now, are you going to have to worry about the plant? By any chance?
No, not currently.
Okay.
The plant is only a problem if it escapes.
Okay.
So, I'm just going to ignore Grandma for the time being, just because we've worked her constantly. Okay.
Okay, wait.
Oh, you must duel it.
Oh,
so you can actually rescue somebody that's gotten
kissed. To avoid
kissed.
the deadly third kiss, rescue the trapped employee, duel with it. Oh.
And if you have a high,
Fortitude.
Yeah.
That's interesting. A duel.
I like all of these mainly because it's such an interesting puzzle just succeeding.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's an indication if they got kissed or not.
Is it the sparkles?
No,
Or is
that's
that
just healing.
Ah.
So I think we should be fine. Oh. An ice shard in their heart. Oh, yeah, so she got kissed.
Yep. An ice shard in the heart.
I will keep that in mind. It looks like it's pretty easy to work with them, at least.
And you'll be able to check for the other stats, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why. Do not repress.
Oh.
Do not repress.
No repression at all.
I don't know if she's an escaping entity. She doesn't strike me as the type. Yeah, 88%. So as long as we have a really high quality character to...
and she seems to respect strength. The higher the level of your characters, the more chance of success.
Yeah. And then also these two characters are very capable duelists. We might honestly want to spend some lob points to level somebody up. Let's see. Now this guy does judgment. We'll have to watch with Shad. Give Shad here.
You need 280 energy units.
I'll wait until Shad's healed a bit. Bird hurts. It's easier though with these big ones. Because you notice how many boxes you can get?
Uh-oh. Where's that?
A couple of places.
So it's the salamanders again. And what's that one? Oh, the eye.
Yeah, not a huge concern. Oh, did they go back? They did. I was trying to tell them not to. The problem is, auto-working repeatedly is a bit of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because it actually does do damage, like every time you fail.
Ah.
And oftentimes these characters do not have enough time to rest and relax.
I don't see anyone with the Ice Queen. But how many people have a shard in their heart? Just the one?
Yeah, it's just the one. I don't think these two will ever get sharded. It's gonna be... Okay, sounded kind of weird. Non-escaping entity. Ooh, like her. Obviously requires high stats to work with, but that's not really a problem for these characters.
Do we have any lore for the Ice Queen?
Let's see. Not quite. We gotta work one more time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Okay, so you're about a third of the way.
Yeah. Give Shad a bit of a break. And send Newt. There we go. And while we're at it, I might as well work this. Porcupus is fine as long as you have high temperance. Are they going?
I think they're going through the outer hall.
I think I goofed it a little bit. It's fine. Igri. Because we might as well get Igri some extra HP. And yeah, I don't know. I think I might just start using my lob points to level up some of my lower level characters. Because I'd like to do just basic grinding on these, but with the power requirements and then the bad boys. It's not as worthwhile. I mean, maybe it is. I guess let's just start sending Matthias out there. Ooh, that was a perfect one. And Snow Queen.
Ooh, yep. She is just the Snow Queen.
Okay.
A queen lives alone in the frosty winter forest. Like how every story starts, Kai was a child with a kind heart. When the shards of a mirror made by an evil fairy were scattered on everyone's heart, Kai began to see things he didn't want to see, or need to see. He left the small village he grew up in. Ah, this actually does sound like the beginning of the actual Ice Queen story. I had one of those children's books that was probably made in the 1950s with these little... They were these dolls. I think they were made in Japan originally, but they were kind of these fabric dolls, and they would take still shots of them and then make them into storybook illustrations for these. And I think I had the other one for the Steadfast Tin Soldier, their grandmas. In an unforgiving blizzard, Kai met the Snow Queen. He became curious of the world beyond his knowledge. He felt as though everything he knew amounted to so little. The snow palace he reached was so cold, but the Snow Queen's kiss froze his heart, and he couldn't feel the cold anymore. There was no joy in the palace, only the long winter night. Gerda was strong enough to remain unpierced by the mirror, and brave enough to go on a journey to rescue Kai. And so she set off towards the snow palace. They failed to mention that they were siblings, though, by the looks of it. We'll see. The journey was agonizing. Gerda was hurt and pained. Sometimes she cried. However, eventually, Gerda met Kai. Spring arrived with blossoming roses. Its warmth melted the Snow Queen's palace, and the peace of mirror in Kai's heart evaporated without a trace. I remember in the version that I read, it was in his eye, that people would get shards of the mirror in their eyes. And that he had to cry in order to get the shard out. That was an interesting one. Then, left all alone, the Snow Queen admitted. I remember the day we put her in the cryo coffin with our own hands. At some point, her joyous laughter was gone. She just cycled through laughing and crying. Eventually, she was found in a bathtub soaked in red with her wrists cut. We did not believe in death. I will have her reconstructed from the machines I have detested for my entire life, but have become the only answer. She would have been disgusted by me for this, dying in that bathtub. However, we were too far down the road, filled with remorse and regret to feel any sort of guilt. One day, it spoke to me. I remember you. You were a kind-hearted person. The moment I heard it, I was seized by the urge to destroy what I had created with my own hands. Wait, so this person, they cared for someone who killed themselves, and then they brought them back as a machine? Based off of the Ice Queen story?
I guess so? Let's see. These guys get good attachments levels if I want to do this. A little bit on judgment. Let's just be kind of careful when working with that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Usable mind. Some of the vagueness of this stuff goes right past mysterious and is just annoying. I kind of wish it was one of those that, like, every kind of subsequent playthrough increased your potential knowledge that you could gain from it. And so, like, it is actually much clearer as to, like, where did they come from?
Well, clearly in this case, it was some kind of nanomachine monster that they made to bring back their loved one.
Okay, it's Iguri. Almost heals. I will just be patient. Probably fine. Let's see, what else do we have? Half full, half empty. We do have a dawn coming soon, so I should probably not auto-work anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case. We work the bird again? No, because we want this. Oh! Let's take a look. Ooh! So she's got a great weapon.
Mm-hmm.
High damage,
nice
high attack speed, decent range. And the armor is good except for against white enemies. Or not white enemies, red enemies. Great against white and great against black. But, so definitely solid character, great for taking out people suffering from mental break. Is the easiest answer I can give. Let's see. I'll just do Shad. I'm trying to work on Noose, but not really. I guess we could do attachment with one of these characters. We'll just send Newt out and start maybe doing attachment with the bird. Unless Newt no longer heals. It does happen. Yeah, Newt is no longer healing. Even if I just send Newt back out again. Okay. There we go.
There's a lot of stuff going on in chat that I think is spoilers. If it turns out that portions of that story were about characters that we're interacting with as opposed to about the Snow Queen itself.
Yeah. There you go. Get him.
Pokey poke.
This group is very good against the machine men. That, the spear from Fragment of the Universe makes them downright monstrous. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Did someone die over there?
I think they're fine. Yeah, they're good. I think
they
it
are,
killed
but
a
the
clerk.
clerks are not.
Let's see. I think these guys are overall fine. Clerks are, well, bad to lose them. But not as heinous. Okay. Except for maybe you. Retrospect, because, yeah.
Uh-oh, something's still down there?
Now they got it.
Ah.
Nothing to worry about. I definitely need to level up a bunch of characters' judgment, just so they specifically can move faster. Or massive movement speed differences. Okay. Let's just keep working the bird. Sadly, Newt is injured. I think Cryorus might be permanently injured too.
Ooh,
Nope, never mind. Cryorus is back to normal. Let's see. Insight, Shad. What does this do? This does white damage.
Alright, and you haven't really gotten all of its items because it required so much more work, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
It
expensive.
had very expensive items, as I recall. Yep.
So specifically,
What's the weapon do?
just have to have a higher temperance. It's a very long-range gun.
Ah.
Okay, so gotta make sure I don't send a character with a low temperance. Which is that. So I cannot send Newt, but I can send... I can send Cryorus, and it'll level up his justice. We'll start working that, and we're gonna keep working on her. She really likes this. Insight. Level that up. Alright, there we go. And I guess I can do this along the way. Okay. Boy, the further we get into this, the more dangerous everything becomes.
Mm-hmm. Although, I think we've gotten some mild creatures.
Yeah. We've stumbled, somebody commented on that we've managed to absolutely stumble upon a very friendly group of, anomalies. Almost none of them escape, and most of them don't have anything. Ooh.
Not doing well.
Not great.
Come on. Oh, no.
It's gonna be okay, but we might have to just let it chill.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It worked out.
Did you buy anything from the Snow Queen?
No, haven't yet. They're a little expensive. Unfortunately. Let's see.
And it looks like one of them has the shard, but not the other two.
Oh yeah, you can even see it on the little character portrait.
Mm-hmm.
That's super helpful, actually. Okay, we want to send Igari back in there. Okay. So... This is the easy solution.
You're almost at full energy. The Clythoff counter, though.
It's about to melt down, but melting down isn't the problem. Let's see. Not repress bird. Let's just send Shad back again. So yeah, we're about to melt down, but melting down is hardly an issue. Because it just means I have to go work with these guys. It's when it's the dawn or dusk or noon. That's when it gets spooky. That's when we have to worry. Okay. Ha. Got like a rogue hair. I don't like it. SDMD is fine. And it's just these two. Oh, and is this.
Everyone's just talking about how chat's very purple. I mean, it's definitely on the cool spectrum.
Yeah, it's definitely on the cool colors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got to remember to work these two.
It'd be interesting to poll people to see what their favorite colors are. Obviously, mine is purple. Though Wander's, oddly enough, is not orange, even though his Wanderbot character is orange.
I just picked it because it stood out. It's actually... It's like purple, or maybe like the tealy blue, or maybe... I don't know. I go back and forth. I like colors.
Yeah, the problem, though, is because I like purple, it means that you probably have to go for teal or something else for whatever you pick, right?
Yeah. I mean...
But I suppose we have the cyan blue.
Yeah.
For our alternate color. And it contrasts with orange.
Okay. So I don't want to...
How have your favorite colors changed throughout the years?
I think part of it is I've never really had much of a immediate preference. I don't have like a favorite color that like most people do.
Having a favorite color definitely caused issues for me as a kid. You know, when there would be group events and they were handing out, you know, straws or hats or something and they came in different colors. Kids would definitely cause temper tantrums over which color they received, and I would just get sad and sullen if I didn't get the color I wanted.
What does Fragment of the Universe have? Normal. Okay. Good opportunity for Newt to probably be fine. Okay. He is fine. Who is the last one to work the Teddy? Oh gosh. SDMD. As long as I don't send SDMD back in, we're good. Okay. Unless I'm terribly wrong. But no, I think I don't have much of a preference. I have least favorite colors, but nothing
that I...
So you mean
colors that you dislike. And you see, that's the thing. I think when it comes to some of those colors, what it really is if you're presented with, you know, 5 colors of towel, you know, which one are you going to choose? And some people might choose depending on what the other decor of their bathroom is. But, you know, sometimes you have to say, yeah, which one would I rather gaze upon every day? Which one would I want to grace the interior of my home? Hang on the wall? Rub against your body, I suppose, in the case of the towel. Not that that matters. But... Because if you think about it, you know how we always discuss cars?
Yeah.
How car colors, for the most part, are very boring. You get your silvers, your grays, your whites, your blacks. And then you might... I would say that the first color that you actually get to for cars that isn't just a neutral shade would be red, typically. I think red tends to be the first color that you get with a car, and then maybe you have blues. But it's hard to find greens and, oh, purple. I would love to have a bright purple car, but all the purples that I've ever really typically seen with cars tend to be that dark plum that you can only barely see in the light.
Okay, so things are kind of big mad for a bit.
Though I know for a time burnt orange got to be popular with cars. You very rarely see yellow, because yellow just evokes taxi in the minds of most people.
Yeah.
And actually, consistently with studies, they say that yellow and orange tend to score low on favorite colors. Blue tends to score consistently high. But yeah, it's just interesting. It was also interesting to find out that red tends to be a favorite color for children very early in their lives, which is interesting because, yeah, red was my first favorite color growing up.
Igor died.
Oh no, how?
Oh.
Oh, did they go mad?
I think they just worked with him too much.
They worked with him too much.
What if they're not dead yet? Nope, they're dead.
They're
oh
dead.
Well. It's fine.
Oh, you didn't get through a day without a death for that other report.
But we did get unwarranted kindness, at least. We got another one.
Ooh, are these all new?
Yeah. Now you become the sky and I the land.
If you feel an abdominal pain and a tingling sensation in your neck, the best thing you can do now is look at the great blue sky that you'll never get to see again. Ugh. It can enter your body through any aperture.
I like this one.
Yeah, you become the sky, the land.
The third and final truth. Well, it's something you must learn. I understand that the truth hurts. It's hard for me as well. Feels like building up a sandcastle for years only to kick it over once it's done. Doing something like that is beyond agony, to deny the efforts of the past. But I want to make things right, no matter the cost. The final truth is... These voices cut off. Only static remains.
Uh-oh.
Please do me a solid. Angela somehow knows I have the stuff. I assure you, it's just for counseling purposes.
Netzak, actually...
I heard Eugene's been forced into that counseling program.
This is ridiculous. That guy's already got his hands full, and now he has to take on her stupid counseling?
Or Eugene. What can an employee do against a Sephirah's orders anyway?
I doubt she really cares about us. She's just doing this to make herself feel superior.
Or work for us, I guess. Just ignore them, Hod. They're always so negative.
Could I have some of that, Netzak? Oh, hey manager, congratulations on your success. Oh, well, this is just for counseling. Yeah. Does she have the pills in her hands or something?
Yep.
Why does everyone hate me? Why won't they appreciate my kindness? I thought I was the nicest Sephirah, who cared the most for the employees. The other Sephirah are so occupied with their work that they don't even care about how their subordinates end up. The corporation treats them as if they're expendable resources. I'm different. I really do care about them. I'm not a cold-blooded machine like Isad. I'm not haphazard like Malkuth. And I'm definitely not, oh, it can't be helped person like Netzak. Just why? Hod seems to be getting lost in her own thoughts. I've written and directed so many manuals and educational programs, but I learned that nothing beats hands-on experience. It's all about real experience in the field, manager. The employees will have to tough out hardships to hone their skills. Unfortunately, not all our new hires survive their first few encounters with abnormalities. Suppress 4 different abnormalities with what, a single person?
Hey, you sure you want to expand safety before the day starts? Yeah.
So what did we get with the land and the sky?
Do I keep missions between rounds? Yeah, what did we get? I think people said it was good. Oh, hey. Clark stats. Or new hire stats. New hire stats. Alright. Does this person look like any of our other people?
I think they might have the same color hair, yes.
Yeah, it's... There you go. Guess... No... We want more on the blue
Why do you
side.
need someone with dark blue hair, yeah?
Yeah, there we go. Alright, and I think our front hair needs to change.
If we did that one, you'd have to change the back, probably.
Yeah, let's go back to that. Which one was it? This one.
Oh, yeah, that one.
There we go. Absolute fuzzball.
Just a mess of curls.
Okay, and this is... Ulthor. Oh, I thought they'd have higher starting stats. I guess they don't.
Because you just implemented that one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you haven't really been using that much lob, so...
Yeah. I mean, I could start being more expensive with these new hires if I wanted to.
Ooh, 10 though. You have 47 currently.
Let's just do that. Because we don't lose them, so it's a fine investment.
Mm-hmm. Maybe those stats are only if you put them in the training team area.
Don't think so. I think it's just for everybody.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Could be wrong.
Did you actually equip them
Oh,
with...
he started with 51 HP as opposed to the normal 15 to 30. So I guess it just wasn't enough to rank him up. Ulthor, what do we give you?
So you're giving them the skin gun. And what about their suit? Wait. Plant?
Plant.
Plant?
Plant. Okay. I think that's good. Eagery popped, but that wasn't a problem. Actually, do I want to snag one of my better characters? Yeah, let's pull Shad out of here. Over here, and pull Ulthor over here. Because this information almost doesn't have to do anything unless something melts down, so I can kind of just ignore.
True.
Whereas the left side seemed to have a couple of emergencies. Okay.
Everything okay up there?
Mostly, yeah. Oh, here's a question.
Can you add stats to them?
Yes, I can add stats to anybody that I want.
Wander, don't suppress them. Turn away. Sneeze.
I have this neck wear is bad.
The problem with Wander and his sneezes is that he likes to suppress them.
Oh, I don't
So
wanna
he
sneeze
ends up
onto
just
the-
having the air going back into his nose.
Yeah.
I don't... It just looks like it hurts.
It's uncomfortable, yeah.
And then when you do successfully sneeze, but you're still slightly suppressing it, it's just an explosive backfire. At which point I also feel bad.
Yeah, it's so much easier when I have a standing mic. In our next office setup, even when you're on the couch, I think I'd prefer to have you on a standing mic just because my headset is very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not.
We'd have to have a good nightstand.
Okay, so let's take a look at our new critter.
Or
Oh.
whatever they call them.